On to another part of Regeneration. This time we are going to the swamp. Because we're gonna make Shrek or some shit, I guess. So, yeah, let's continue on with the game, shall we?
Wonderful. Standing water's like Club Dead for creepy crawlies.
Okay, just spare me the psychosis. Now the next portal. You sure it's this way?
No doubt.
Then strap on your waders, runt boy. We're going in.
Alright, so the exit's right in front of us, but...
The last portal's this way.
The way to blow those doors is from the inside, runt. Now if only we had a match.
Well, we can get something that might be a match for us, but right now we have to go a different direction to get that thing. Before we can continue on, there's going to be another cutscene where we get another new enemy that we now have to fight throughout the game. Sorry, did I say new enemy? I meant just an upgraded version of enemy we've already been fighting. These fuckers. They're now green, and take more hits to kill, but otherwise they are literally the exact same. They fly around, they try to dive bomb you or like shoot shit at you, and the best way to fight them is to get out your rocket launcher and your harpoon and just go nuts on them, because it's now the best combo in the entire fucking game. Seriously, when it comes to the weapons, you now have the best weapons in the fucking game. No other weapon in the game is better than what we got currently with this harpoon and rocket launcher combo.
You won't be needing.
Like, if you use a finisher, you'll switch quickly to the shotgun, then back to the harpoon. I mean, not to the fucking rocket launcher. But yeah, at this point, you shouldn't be using anything else except these two weapons. And you should know how to use them at this point, too. Now, if you go over here, I believe two boomers will start to pop out of nowhere, and yeah, there'll be a problem. But, if you have to break anything, then yeah, switch to the chainsaw. But otherwise, stick to the harpoon, stick to the fucking, rocket launcher. You can use the rocket launcher to break shit, too, if you want. But, yeah, just... There's no reason for you to even bother using anything else at this point.
What number I'm thinking of? 237?
Nice. Nice.
Keep talking. See what happens.
Yeah. So, we can go this way, but it's locked up, so we can't go forward.
Well, this detour was a waste of freaking time.
Yep. But what do we do then? Because there's no other place to go to. We can have a save point here, but, we can't really progress anywhere else, can we? Well, Ash can't, but Sam can. Because it's another place where we can, you know, use Sam and then go across this wire here as him. And all we have to do is go over here, break these boxes, and hey, there it is. Now, there is one little bit I should tell you about this one that could be a problem for you. And that is not this shit. This shit you already know how to deal with. It's the boomers. Now, I think this might be the hardest one to deal with when it comes to Sam here. But yeah, we have to fucking get past these boomers. Because if they touch you, then yeah, you die instantly. And you can't run past them because the game knows you were going to do that, and yeah, they do that bullshit to you. So yeah, how do you fight the boomers as Sam? Well, after a few shots, they will explode, so we have to shoot at them with our magic fucking stun powers. And the best way of doing this is to essentially keep distance, like keep going backwards, and then keep shooting at them. And eventually it'll take them all down, no problem. And that's it. That is the entire bit of Sam's part here. It is annoying because they can, you know, kill you in one hit if you fuck up. But if you keep your distance and you keep shooting, you'll be fine. Now notice all this junk that's around here, all this random bullshit around the swamp. We can break that, but not as Ash or as Sam. However, we do notice the big guy here, and we will be taking him over in order to do some shit and get past that fucking blast door that's currently closed. So all we have to do is go inside this house. We can do that by going to the right inside a little hole. And we'll be at the top of the roof, and then we can ride the big guy. Once we start riding him, by the way, we have to start breaking all of this debris shit, because inside the debris is an extra. All we have to do is just go around breaking every single spot of fucking trash. And, yeah. Once we break a specific piece of trash, which is not that, but I believe that over there. The extra's right over there. We can grab it now. There you go. Extra 15 out of 20. We'll have 5 left now. But yeah, now we have to go, you know, start breaking some more shit to make sure there's more room for us to run around and such. And, yeah. After this, we then have to go ahead and break the door. Let Ash through. And of course, we then have to go and kill this big motherfucker, because obviously he's still going to be alive after this, so we got to get rid of him. Otherwise we can't progress, can we? Right, so let's begin by going downwards and begin the fight. Now, the way this works is the same as always. Kick Sam on his head and take care of him. However, we are now going to be bombarded by a bit of a horde. Like about 4 to 5 fucking boomers. And that sucks. Because the best way of dealing with this shit is to essentially kill the boomers and then attack this guy. This is annoying, to be honest, but we do have to take care of this guy, and we do have to take care of all the boomers, so just get rid of every boomer that pops up, and then kick Sam, and you'll be good. And yeah, that's the entire bit here. So yeah. Once he's dead, we can then go into the area behind the big guy. And we can then use a valve, which will close the door behind us, but open another door for us to continue on.
Oh, yeah.
Right, now inside this area are a bunch of breakable walls, which will all lead us to, like, little areas. And, yeah. The good news is that one of these breakable areas has an extra in there. See? Except not that one. This one just shows us the extra and tells us, you know, hey, there's an extra here. You better go find the area to get inside there. So there's a few breakable walls, and they do give you like a few boxes and shit for you to get some health or some rage or whatever. However, the breakable wall you want to get to is like in a corner, like over here. Break this wall here, and then go forward, and you will find the extra inside. And yeah, that's extra 16 for us. So, yeah. Nearly done with the extra shit, by the way. So that's good. All the collectibles are about to be done with soon. Alright, now, go back. Don't go forward yet. You can break this wall over here by this building, and then go forward. You can then get a new weapon, which is our final new weapon, I believe. But, yeah, don't bother just yet, because there is something for us. Another power-up for, I believe, our health. Climb up the ladder here and take a few jumps around, and eventually you'll find some boxes. Break the boxes. The upgrade's right inside the boxes. Grab the upgrade, and then go and, you know, get your new weapon. And considering we need something to light Sam on fire, because we're obviously going to kick him inside that area so that we can blow up the fucking door.
Well, that feels good.
Because, you know, it's flammable inside of that building. Obviously, what we're going to get is something flammable. Can you guess what the weapon is, guys?
Isn't it great we're finally pals? I mean, we had a pretty rough start, but, you know. Yeah, I did.
Reality check, twerp. I'm not your pal.
Yes, sir. Primo pals. Best buds. Soul sisters.
Well, looky here.
Ooh, that looks deadly. Oh, yeah! Ouch! Oh! Oh! Oh!
This wasn't Ash that killed him that time,
All right,
but
we
yeah.
got a light. Let's take this baby back to the beach and play the flame game.
Yep, we have a flamethrower. However, unlike Evil Dead Pistol Boomstick, where, you know, you might have found some kind of use for a flamethrower, even though it had limited ammo, in this game, there is no point to the flamethrower. You will only want to use it when it comes to, you know, using Sam to get the way open.
Come on, keep up!
Oh, for fuck's sake, Sam. Waking up the Deadites, aren't ya? But yeah, the flamethrower, I mean, it will do this, but they will not stop moving. In fact, in some cases, they'll start going faster once they're on fire. So ultimately, the flamethrower is useless. It's, in fact, in my opinion, the worst weapon in the fucking game, the flamethrower. It is utterly worthless in this game. You will only end up using the flamethrower when it comes to either wanting to get a finish going on immediately, you know, if that's of any use to you. I mean, you can do that, but it requires a few bit of flaming in order to get there. You can't use it on the boomers because they'll explode instantly and kill you, or at least hurt you a bit. And, yeah, I mean, at this point, you've already got much better weapons than this, so, yeah. Flamethrower sucks.
No.
So what's the point of the flamethrower? To basically end this level. That is all you need the flamethrower for. After this, you might as well think it doesn't exist anymore because Harpoon and Rocket Launcher combo is still the best combo in the game. But yeah, get through all the Deadites, get through all the bullshit, get through all the boomers and the flyers and such, and once you get back to where you started, Sam will stand by the door, light him on fire with the flamethrower, and kick him inside a fucking window. And then we'll get a nice little moment of peace with the audio, because we're gonna get a very funny cutscene. So let's just not talk anymore and watch the magic. Quick, simple, effective. And that's it. That's the swamp. That's it. It's just gonna give us a fucking flamethrower and that's about it. And now we're at Port Turnham, which, if you already know about Dearborn, you already know this place is fucked over already. But yeah, this is, I believe, our last level before we get to the final bit of the game, which will be next time. So yeah, we're nearly done.
Thanks for the lift, jerk. Kinda quiet.
Yeah, too quiet. Let's go make some noise.
I swear to God, the animation quality just got worse there. But, yeah. Here we are in Port Turnham. And, if you haven't guessed it by now, it's mainly another Peepers level. Oh, we also have these chicks who are going to be throwing, I believe, Molotovs at us. So that's fun. just, you know, kill them immediately. Maybe throw the Molotovs at them. You know, just throw them into the fire. Or, you know, get rid of these dogs, which are also here being assholes.
Nice work, Shorty.
You know, you keep on going along, you know, killing some deadites and shit until eventually you get to your first soul, which is very close to Peepers. And, yeah, it's just a very simple fucking level. However, it is long. I don't consider it to be the longest, though. I would consider this to be the second longest, though. This is a very long level as well. And also, there are extras around here. We look at our final new weapon. Even though it's not a new weapon, it's more like an upgrade of our weapons. And I think you can already tell what kind of weapon upgrade we're getting. But yeah, over here, I believe is our extra. There we go. Extra 17. And there's an extra 18 here as well. Which means that the final level of the game, the actual final level, which is where everything will end, essentially, we'll have the last 2 extras. So, oh yeah, the boomer's here too. Not the boomer, the big guy's here as well. So, I think he's the last one of these guys, actually. I think after this... No, wait, no. I think this is actually the last level where we get these guys. So it's going to be like 2 more of them, I believe. But yeah, I believe this is like the last level we actually get those big guys. Unless I think so. I kind of forgot about the last level and what is contained in it. But yeah, inside of here is the soul.
Shut up, okay?
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so collect the spirit, and Peepers is just beyond here. Yeah, he's right over there. He's like attached to a building, which is where the portal is, as you can see. The town hall, I believe. There's Peepers. So, yeah. Whole level, whole point of Port Turnham, to literally be the final Peepers level. After this, we never deal with Peepers ever again. So, after this level, say goodbye to Peepers, because we'll never see him ever again. So, let's begin.
Soto Toran, Vienso.
So, there were no enemies there. You just saw that, right? I mean, it looked like it was perfectly fine for us to run across, right? Well, no, because this happens. Yeah, the game traps you a bit. Bit annoying. But just be quick about it and take care of these guys and you'll be fine. Once again, Sam fucking sucks. But luckily we are pretty much close up to the Peepers, so... Yeah, just let Sam get across and, you know, kick him in and end it there.
Garo rem imperium ad extremum.
Yeah, your fucking chant failed.
Sure. Pick on the one dead guy, not trying to waste you.
Okay, then.
Come on, stop dulling my blade.
Okay, so... I didn't pay attention to where that was. And I kind of forgot where that was. And, I started wandering around trying to figure out where to go next. Because I'm an idiot. So, I'm a jump cut to when I go inside the building where the Sam takeover power is. Because...
You kiss your mother with that dead mouth?
We gotta become Sam again to get across to the next area. And in order to do that, I gotta open this door right over here, go inside, there's nothing else around here except for the Sam thing, and use it. And then, I have to start running. Because enemies will instantly spawn as soon as I become Sam. So, run over to this area, and essentially you can kill these guys you want. You don't have to, you can run past them. Go up the ladder, and once you're up here, take care of the deadites over on the other side over here. Kill him. Now, pole vault your way across from one side of the sign to the other. Don't worry, you'll pretty much dodge all the shots that they try to shoot at you from here. But as soon as you go down, actually, you won't dodge it. You'll get hit anyway. But, yeah, as soon as you go down, just start running. Don't bother shooting. You'll see there's a wall creep here. Keep moving. Don't worry. They can't hit you because their shots are stupid. And the AI sucks. And this is for proves how much of a jerk the enemies in this game are. Anyway, here's that bit of electrical part there with all the water and shit. We can't do much about that as Ash, but we can get rid of the electricity as Sam by interacting with this here. So let's do that and take it off. And there you go, Sam died from electricity. But don't worry, it short-circuited the fucking electricity, and now we can go forward. So, yeah, now we can move on forward to this new area, which is where the second soul is. It was not locked to us, it was just like that fucking Sam takeover thing was locked to us. We could not do anything to this path, so only Sam can move it forward.
I'll tell you what. This time, I'll feed Peepers.
Really?
No, not really.
Haha, got him.
Lo bravo, perturbo, neck.
Okay. Now we gotta protect Sam again, as we get attacked again by deadites. And all sorts of bullshit. No boomers, no boomers. At the very least, no fucking boomers. In fact, I believe we never get boomers ever again. At least I hope we don't. I don't remember if there were... Actually,
that hurt.
we don't get boomers during the Peepers spirit bullshit, at least. We get flyers. They're back. And they're the green kind. So, you know, take a few shots. We get a lot of deadites. We get the dogs. But no boomers during all of this shit. Just all these guys. So, at the very least, we can take our time a little bit and take care of all the bullshit around here to save Sam.
See you in hell.
But yeah, once you get over to the Peepers, kick them in and, you know, feed Peepers. And then that. And that's about it, really. Alright, Sam, stop dancing with the fucking flyer and get it done over with already, for fuck's sake. Come on, feed Peepers already. No, no, feed him already. Thank you, Sam.
Did that make you feel like a big man?
Yes, it did.
I said heads up.
Ha. Okay, so now we have this new area, which is our final area for the final spirit. However, as soon as we enter that building, we are going to get our final new weapon, which is actually an upgrade of an existing weapon we have. And you already know what this is, because we had this chainsaw of us the entire time, and then Fistful of Boomstick, we then got like a golden chainsaw or whatever. The yellow one, the upgraded chainsaw. Guess what? Shut up, Sam. Guess what? Inside of there is an upgraded chainsaw.
Be careful how much you flap those
Have fun
lips.
with this cutscene, guys.
Ooh. Pretty chainsaw.
Compression release. Customized tuned pipe, 50-inch vented titanium blade. Just like the one in my dreams. Where have you been all my life? Ooh.
Nice. And now we have an upgraded chainsaw, which does more damage, and will kill these guys faster. Except we already have two weapons that do a much better job than the chainsaw could ever do. Which kind of makes the chainsaw worthless. And it makes it even further worthless, because unlike a Fistful of Boomstick, we can't use the chainsaw to break open fences or whatever to unlock more areas. All the chainsaw does here is just deal more damage. That's it. So, I will, you know, show off the chainsaw a little bit, you know, just give it some screen time. But for you, you don't have to do this. In fact, by the way, this whole place is blocked by some trash, so we can't move forward that way. So guess who we need to get forward now? Yep, it's Sam. There's another Sam thing over here. But yeah, as for this chainsaw, it's utterly worthless. We already have the harpoon, and we have the rocket launcher, and we don't have limited ammo anymore, so the chainsaw has no good purpose anymore. It had good purpose before in Pistol Boomstick because you have limited ammo, so in case we run out of ammo, we can use the chainsaw to, like, take care of deadites no problem. But, in this game, unlimited ammo. No point. But yeah, as you can see, big guy here. He's not the final big guy, but he is our second big guy. And this is the last time we ever ride a big deadite guy. And all he does is go forward, maybe push some trash around or whatever, and then he just smashes into that explosive there. And that's it. The shortest ride ever with this guy. And, yeah, piss easy. And I do believe that that is the last time we ever control Sam. So, I hope you enjoyed playing as Sam. Because you never play as him ever again at this point. I don't think you ever do. That file will stay there forever, and there's a good point to that, by the way. But right now, we can either climb up the ladder and, you know, find nothing.
Runs in the world, I had to get stuck with you.
Or we can move forward, and we'll find there's a lot of area here, including an actual new enemy for us to fight with.
I'm gonna work you like a $2 whore.
Right, these guys. They take a lot of damage. They like to grab you. Like to be annoying. They like to, like, quickly get back up like that. And, yeah. We can also take care of their limbs and shit if you want, but ultimately, these guys, they don't stop. They keep coming. They come in big numbers. They're the strongest kind of enemy, because they're basically like a more upgraded, more badass version of the deadites we've taken care of so far. And as you can see, even our upgraded chainsaw, they take a lot of damage. They're like fucking bullet sponges. So, we're gonna be fighting them quite a bit. And also, they spit fucking, I guess acid or just fart gas at you. The same shit the boomers are filled with. And it does damage you. So, be careful of that. But yeah, that's about it. The best way to find those guys is to get your harpoon and just like harpoon shoot with the fucking rocket launcher, and they should go green, and then you can finish them off that way. Oh, by the way, nothing up there except some boxes, but you can grab the ladder here, which you can then find an upgrade for your fucking rage. And I don't think it's the last of the upgrades, but I think for rage it's the last. As you can see, our bars are now extremely big. We can now go for rage for a very long time. We can take a lot of damage. We're good to go. Really, there's no huge risk in this game anymore. Also, shoot those boxes, take care of the electricity. Now we can go forward. There'll be some more enemies around here, by the way. However, we do have a problem. We have to let Sam open the door for us. And because of that, we have to make sure it doesn't get hit at all. This is basically that bit back in the cemetery, except it is harder. And I told you that you can get stuck there for a good while. Well, even though I've gone for this level, gone for this game a lot of times, and even though I am experienced with this game, and by the way, there's an extra behind this building, so get it.
Over there. Frickin' locked. Lucky for you, I know a thing or two about security. I'll have this baby hot-wired in no time.
Okay, who wants some?
Yeah, see? We have to protect Sam now. There's flyers, there's boomers, there's spitters, there's all sort of annoying shit coming for Sam to fuck him over. If he takes one hit, if he takes like a few damage, he will die. The flies are the worst. And, yeah, if he dies, we have to restart the entire thing. And, yeah. All of these enemies, all of this shit, even with all the experience I have with this game, even with all the shit I know with this bit, Sam still dies on me a couple of times because this is the most annoying part of the game. You will get stuck here for a very long time if you're not lucky or fast enough. This entire bit of the fucking level sucks. Especially since these fuckers have no problem just standing about and throwing their green fucking ectoplasm at Sam at a big fucking distance just to be an asshole. And you'll be busy with all these other enemies that are probably doing the same fucking thing. And Sam will end up dying because fuck you. You gotta deal with a boomer. You gotta deal with those guys. You deal with flyers. All these guys are throwing shit at him. There's the boomer who will just run up to him and blow him up in one hit. There's all sorts of shit going on. But eventually, when they're all fucking dead, guess what comes out of that fucking door? Guess what actually happens when we do break free of this fucking lock and open the door? It's a lot of barrels of fun. Yeah, it's the fucking big guy. So, yeah, this is our final part of the big guy, I'm pretty sure. So, kill him, and that's it. And yeah, the game's gonna keep throwing these enemies at you, so be careful. But yeah, that's basically it. Fight the big guy, kill him, and that's it. Right, so inside of there is the final soul. Go ahead and grab it, and yeah, that'll be it for Peepers once we get that soul in. So this is supposed to be the game's final hurrah for this. Their hardest part of the entire game.
You know what? You're toast, Ugly.
And I mean, getting to it was hard, but having to protect Sam here, not so much. Protecting Sam here is actually the easiest bit.
Declare Noratu Venta.
Right, so you already met the wizard. You already know what to do with him. Take care of him immediately. And then take care of all these other assholes immediately. And that's it. That's the entire fucking bit. There is no difficulty to this. Nothing hard. If anything, it's more like the game's trying to pad itself out, because it will do a part in which we're going to have skeletons coming back, and they're going to be on fire and chasing after us. And Sam's going to stand like a fucking idiot and take it like a bitch. And, yeah. It's just a big load of padding, this one. I'm willing to say this is the longest bit when it comes to protecting Sam. This is the longest spirit run in the entire game. It is boring. It's just a bunch of padding. It's not that hard. And for the love of God, don't fail it. Please don't fail it. Because then you have to go through this whole long fucking path all over again. And it's not worth it. It's really not. Here comes the part where the padding begins, by the way. He just stands right here. Right fucking here. And you have to kill these guys. Who are on fire and will start running right for fucking Sam. And that's it. He just sits there like a bitch, scared out of his ass, and we have to keep doing this with the skeletons until they're all dead, and then he'll move forward.
Suck on that.
And this goes on for about 30 seconds, because there's so many of them popping up out of this fucking area.
You know what? You're toast, ugly.
It's just padding. It's just pure fucking padding. But after that, then we can move on. And yes, if Sam does die at this point, you do have to go for that padding bit again. You do have to go for the skeletons again for another fucking minute, so yeah. Don't fucking let Sam die at this one. Please don't. Don't make yourself suffer the dumb bullshit. Just protect him, keep him alive, get it to Peepers, and then feed Peepers. And once you feed Peepers and go inside of him, that's it for this part. That's it for the level. There's no boss after you feed Peepers, which is the only time. Well, actually, it's the second time where we feed Peepers and we don't end up going to a boss. The first time was the first time we fed Peepers. The last time is the last time we feed him. But yeah, kill the enemies and then feed Peepers, because let them do the chant. Let them do the chant.
Den Trose and Knack to Vientana E Sovereign.
Nope, didn't work. Okay, chant's over. Time to go inside and end this level. Which we get a cutscene, and then it's time for the final portal, guys. Let's see if we can end this.
What gives? No evil security guards, blood-sucking ghosts, killer sea midget?
Maybe a butt-kicking reputation precedes us. Now step aside. It's time for Sam the Man's Lights and Magic show. Man, I am wiped out. Yanda, Feno, Sobi, Woo, Hazard, Nosferatus, Amantos, Kanda.
Tell me you didn't just yawn during the incantation.
They've closed another portal. I must complete my work.
Please, Doctor. This is madness!
Madness is the key to genius, Miss Pauline. Take your sacrifice, for example. Such a brilliantly simple gesture. And yet one that could be misconstrued as a little not so.
A little?
Quiet! You will die here, so that the dead might roam forever. And no matter how many portals he closes on the earthly plane, there's nothing that Middleton Ash can do to stop me. Nothing!
Ash?
And yeah, now we're in the underworld. So, next time, on the final part of Evil Dead Regeneration, we go to the world of the Deadites. And we're going to finally kill that crazy motherfucker and save Sally. See you then!